Good morning. The topic we're going to discuss is about Indian economy and the impact US presidents are having on the Indian economy. Considering the US elections, the recent election in the 2020, November 3rd, where Joseph R. Biden was elected as the president-elect and then assumed the office and removed the old president, Mr. Donald Trump. The impact it's going to have has a large of proportion onto the Indian economy. Considering the arrival of H-1B visas, the FDI investments growth in the country, the arrival of establishment of factories in India and other countries, and the other aspects like the political tensions and the wartime tensions too. Considering the growth and the scope of the area is a very important thing in the current situation. The first topic to introduction is the relation the US has with India from the long time. After the arrival of the 1991 reforms, when the presidents uh, and the other companies in the US have saw a lot of growth in India, the human capital in India, the low manufacturing costs. A lot of factories from the US industries have been established. India, US is the fifth largest investment firm in the India after Malaysia, Japan, and few other countries. This is seen as a good potential where we have been encouraged from US for even in other sectors, not just in the FDI investments, be it in the military, be it in the technology sharing or the copyright sharing or the vaccine in the recent times, the COVID time. So this is seen as a very good impact where the president-elect coming onto the stage and changing many reforms has been encouraging the Indian economy. The Indian vaccines, considering a lot of potential in the from Clinton to the Bushes and to the Obama, where during Obama there was a lot of change in the impact on the India. The GDP of the country rose dominantly during the time, and Mr. The support we have received in other forms of technological capital has seen a great potential. Considering few of the changes, the Obama during the recent Donald Trump era, the US has sanctioned a lot of restrictions on the in Iran. Iran was a large exporter of oil to India. India receives a lot of oil and a lot of the due to the sanctions of the US onto the Iran, India was not able to export a lot of oil into the India. Since a lot of energy sources come from oil and with the rise in prices, there was a large steep decrease in the manufacturing and with a decrease in the output. And with the arrival of the new president, the sanctions have been removed and nuclear restrictions are even being removed. So there is a growth potential in the energy consumption sector, and there's a growth in the going to be a manufacturing sector, and the nuclear power, which is going to be the next superpowering for the India, will see a lot of potential in the growth. Other than that, the software firms are encouraging to establish their own offices in India and to recruit a lot of people seeing the human capital and the support we have. This is seen as a potential encouraging the Indian economy. Other than that, the exports from the India, the exports towards USA have been growing at a rapid pace, which was $5.1 billion at the 2000 to 2001. Now we export around $17 billion to USA. Around 17% of our exports go to USA. So this is seen as a potential. During the Trump era, there was a lot of restrictions and increase in the prices due of all the imports into the US soil. Now, due to Joseph R. Biden arrival, certain restrictions are being removed. So there's a huge potential for the Indian manufacturing sector. A lot of goods can be manufactured and can be sent to the US firms. At the same time, the restrictions the US has with the fight which the US have with China or the dominance in the world exports and imports has made India super strong. It has US has extended its strategic alliance and support towards the military and encouraging the military manufacturing sector in India. This has seen a growth in the economy of the country, and with these, a lot of reforms are being made by after the arrival of Biden and certain restrictions in the H-1B visas and encouraging a lot of Indian citizens to go abroad and work for the US economy. And at the same time, arrival of the uh, economy of the US companies into India has seen a growth in the establishment of factories. With more increase in H-1B visas, Indian firms like Infosys, Wipro, and other TCS are seeing a lot of improvement in their balance sheets. So with these conclusions, we can see that there's a lot of positive impact on the Indian economy side, with the arrival of Joseph R. Biden. So this is a sudden impact I can assess from the situation. And thank you.